Shawn Clement here, Wisdom in Golf, and we're at the Papendal Hotel and Resort. My son is racing a World Cup this week, and we just finished with some wonderful students here. Everybody's been so accommodating, and I wanted to give a tip of the cap to all of the staff here at the hotel and at the golf course. Arnaud, thank you so much. Amazing, amazing hospitality here in the Netherlands. So today we're going to be talking about how to stay behind the ball. Notice I have these beautiful support posts here in the shelter. So imagine I'm a lumberjack and here's a tree that I want to take down. So notice immediately I'm going to be getting behind the tree. I can use now the weight of the axe to perform my task. You'll notice I would never move away from the tree. I can't deliver the blow in the area that I want to. And I would never get in front of the tree. That would cause me to follow the bark into the ground. So when I stay on task, I'm staying through the tree, and you notice my head never moves away or never moves into the tree. So now if we do the same thing with a golf ball, I've got my ball right here up against the tree. This allows me to deliver towards my target. This forces me into the ground. So I'm looking for along the ground towards the target. If I overdo my tilt, then I'm going to scrape the ground into the ball. And if I underdo, notice how my head's in front now, I'm taking a dive into the ground. So the ball is like a little dandelion in disguise, and I'm going to cut through the stem of that along the ground and towards the target. So, yes, I'm staying toward the target. Yes, I'm staying toward the target. And you notice how my head never got in front until my shoulder collects my head and brings it up into my finish, and you can see how I'm finishing nice and tall with this post. So it's a beautiful image to help you perform your task. A fantastic analogy, you know, when people say, well, how do I keep the head back? It's the task that allows you to keep the head back. So if my attention stays on my target, I've got a 150-yard marker right here, and I have an intermediate point right there in front of the ball. So my question is, can I go to the 150? My task is to send grass clippings toward the 150 marker. And I'm going to show you how we stay connected to the target in a second. I'm going to show you a really easy drill to stay mentally connected to it. So I'm going to send some grass clippings in the direction of the 150 marker. So there's an intersection, which is the ball. The ball is not the target. The target is the 150 marker. And the ball is a precise intersection on the way to that 150. And in order for me to see that, you'll notice if I do a couple of practice swings above the ball here, notice the blur of the club as it passes over the ball. I want that blur to move through the ball and over my intermediate point on my way to the target. That's my road. So for me to follow the road, I'm following the road through the intermediate point and towards the 150. Toward the 150, toward the 150. And that's splitting the 150 marker. So if I stay towards the 150, my head will stay back. My body will stay centered. Yes, I can go that way. No, can't go to the 150 anymore. I'm going to hit the ground before the ball. Yes, I can. No, I'm going into the ground and left of the 150. Yes, I'm going to the 150. Yes, I'm going to the 150. So it's like when you're driving your car from point A to point B, you negotiate the intersections because your eyes are on the intersection, but then you have that ultimate destination, don't you? So when my students came to see me today, they were talking about the construction that they were going through, and they had to thread their cars in these very narrow entrances of construction. But the goal was to get here to come and have a good time with me at the Papandal golf course. So the question is, I'm out of construction. Am I with Shawn yet? No. So I keep going toward my destination. So that's why you must keep that 150 in your mind at all times. Yes, I'm going to the 150. 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 I've arrived. This is what it means to stay with the shot. And if you stay with your shot, your head will stay back. That's as easy as it gets right there, okay? So let's go get that little drill for you so that you really understand how you stay with your shot, and then we'll let you guys practice for this week. See you in a bit. So here is a very, very simple drill. See that beautiful wall you got here? And I got some grass over here. I'm gonna take the grass from here and I'm gonna go splat it into the wall. See, this is what we did with our students before. So your eyes are on the grass, but there's a wall right there waiting for your grass. So you're gonna take the grass clippings from here and you're gonna whip them into the wall. So I have this beautiful divot that I just sent into the wall. So I feel the weight of my arms and club. I see the grass that I'm about to collect and I'm about to send into the wall. So I'm gonna use momentum, look at that, to send this beautiful divot splatting into the wall. That's exactly what it is. So when I have that 150 marker in my mind, and I've got a little intermediate point in front here to help remind me of it, I'm going toward the 150, send the grass clippings toward the 150. And that is what keeps my head back. Yes, I can go toward the wall. Nope, can't do it anymore. Can't go to the wall anymore. I'm going into the ground. Yes, I can go to the wall. Nope, now I'm going to scrape the ground and I'm going to the right of the wall. I've got the wall. I've got the wall. Notice how my head stayed beautifully centered. Enjoy that. See you next week.